Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me tell y'all something. There's a fight coming up this weekend. And when I tell you, this is a fight you don't want to see. When you talk about somebody, when you talk about fighters that have brutal strength, brutal punching power, fighters that have iron chins, and fighters who are on the cusp of becoming a real problem in the heavyweight division and can go on to make up what was the four horsemen to now being what I'm going to call a five-headed monster. Well, you're talking about Joyce and Zhang. They're going to be fighting this weekend on 15 April out there in the UK. And I am telling you, this fight right here, these guys are going to get hit. These guys are going to get damaged. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think Joyce, man, if he can stand up to the punches of Zhang, Joyce he may be on to something special, man. I mean, it's just how many hard shots can a fighter take? For those of you who are sleeping on Zhang, listen, I've been watching Zhang for the last few years. I remember when he was having serious stamina problems and just in the ring, just, looking for a reason to quit. To him getting his stamina and improving his stamina and going to the fight with Flip Hrgovic. And to me, he should have won that fight. It is what it is, but he had Hrgovic turning his back to him and stuff. He was hurting him. If they had 2 more rounds in that fight, Zhang would have stopped him. But he was so close to stopping him in that fight, it was crazy. But it was very competitive. But what you're seeing here with two guys, you're talking about two big men, 6'6", serious power. When you hear the thudding power when Zhang hits opponents, it's violence. It's violence. This right here, I'm going to tell you right now, Zhang is the hardest punching fighter that Joyce will be fighting as a professional. He's the hardest punching fighter that Joyce would have met in the ring as a pro since he's been fighting. And we know Joyce walks through his opponents. We know his defense, for the most part, is his face. But I'm not sure I'd bet on Joyce winning this. The first 4 rounds are going to be very interesting. That's when Zhang has all of his power, he has all of his stamina. And Joyce, he has endless stamina. And he has power as well. He just doesn't look like it. But those who get in the ring and they spar him, they say, there's a lot more to Joyce than what we think. They say he looks simple, but he's not. But taking that into consideration, if Zhang was to beat Joyce, what does that do for Zhang? Well, I'm going to tell you. Zhang is from China. If Zhang clips Joyce, man, talk about an upset. But as far as going on to a big money fight, that's the kind of fighter, and this would be the kind of fight you make between Zhang and Wilder, Usyk, Joshua, or Fury. Either of those guys. And you make that fight in China. And these guys would make gazillions of dollars. Gazillions of dollars. So I think Zhang has a lot on the line to lose. But if he wins, he's out of here. He's on to the next big thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, Zhang against Wilder, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Now, if Wilder can get his shot off quick, like he did against Brazil, Wilder should be all right. But if for some reason Wilder can't get that shot off, Wilder could be in some trouble. I'm just telling you. Zhang is a southpaw, and he hits extremely hard. It's like someone getting hit with a bowling ball. The man can crack. Okay, Zhang against AJ right now, I'd have to favor Zhang. I'd have to favor Zhang. AJ's not doing enough to really fatigue and tire out Zhang, because AJ's worried about getting tired. But Tyson Fury, I think he beat Zhang. Usyk, I don't know. I'd have to say Usyk beats him too. But I think style-wise, I think the more intriguing matchup would probably be Zhang and AJ. Zhang and AJ would be the most intriguing because they both have power, they both don't want to get tired, and there's big money there for both of them. But if Joyce was to win, I'm telling you right now, I think Joyce beats everybody. If he can stand up to the punches of Wilder, I think he beats him. It's the thing is, and just like Malik Scott said, how many of those shots can he take? Just how many punches can Joyce take? I mean, even if he gets into a Zhang and he gets leathered up really good for 4 to 5 rounds, and then he comes and stops Zhang, that's still 4 to 5 rounds of damage. So at some point, you just see this accumulation of punches and damage that's taking place when it comes to Joyce. He's going to carry that damage into his next fight. Like, the punch resistance at some point in time is going to go away. You just can't keep getting hit like that. But that being said, it's just a matter of seeing who's going to make the 5-headed monster. I'm saying it's going to be Joyce, but I'm telling you it's not going to be an easy fight. It's just not going to be easy. This is truly what I think could end up being the best heavyweight matchup for the year. Now, for those of you who don't know who Zhang is or Joyce is, well, take a minute, jump on YouTube and look at some of their highlights. But for a lot of people who don't know who Zhang is, those of us who really keep up with this boxing thing, we know the type of problems that Zhang brings, and I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy at all. But we'll see what materializes this weekend. I am definitely going to be tuned in. I'm more excited about Zhang and Joyce than I am about seeing the undisputed distinction take place between Usyk and Fury. I'm just being honest with you. So we'll see how it goes, man. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. I got Joyce winning this one, but I just don't think it's going to be easy. And if he's going to sit there and take those hard shots by Zhang, I just don't know what's going to happen. Could be another tranquilized giraffe going down hard. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. I'm in the breeze.